life, consciousness, birth, death are the biggest unsolved mysteries that have ever baffled the scope of the human mind. Even after its continued existence on the planet Earth for over 4.5 billion years, scientists, historians, geologists, sociologists, psychologists are continuously investigating answers to these very existential questions of man and mind, perplexing with inconclusive theories of our origins, leaving us in a more and more confused quandary of facts but not the reality. Vain have been their attempts, for to search answers of the reality, we need to look into the revelations from its original cause, Karana, and not its effect. What is consciousness? Who are human beings? Does life on this planet have any purpose? From ape, the man has evolved. Is this the end of Homo sapiens as we know? Or will there be the next breakthrough from man to divine, from consciousness to the superconsciousness? Is it even possible to find legitimate answers that will quench the thirst of human quest? Have the thinkers and researchers of the Western world denied going deeper into the secrets of life, evolution and beyond, revealed millennia ago as the conclusions of absolute truth by the scientific, spiritual authorities of the Eastern world? These spiritual scientists of the Eastern world were the incarnations, avatars, and the enlightened beings, rishis, munis from Mount Kailasa, who visited our planet to guide humanity towards the conscious breakthrough. Kailasa is the abode of highly evolved life, the very perfection of human evolution. Geographically, Kailasa, the great mountain, is the summit of Himalayan ranges running into 2,400 kilometers spanning across 5 countries: India, Nepal, Bhutan, Pakistan and China. Kailasa is not just a geographical place of strategic importance for many Hindus. It is the space of profound cosmic energies, the space from where every living species, the moving, unmoving, all originates. The source of any life is consciousness. Consciousness in its supreme, eternal, pure form is Sadashiva. Sadashiva is the original source of you, the source of the world, the source of life. Sadashiva unceasingly performs the 5 divine cosmic acts called Panchakritya in Sanskrit. They are manifestation or evolution, Shristi, maintaining and nurturing, Sthiti, rejuvenation, Samhara, delusion, Throbhava, and the grace of liberation, Anugraha. Now is the critical need for us to wake up to our source, Sadashiva, and evolve to our higher self, Sadashivatva. To understand the secrets of our life calls for an insight into life through the ages. We have come a long, long way through many ages and species. The Hindu scriptures reveal that there are 8.4 million species or wombs of life. From aquatics, insects, birds, animals to man. From amoeba to fish happened the physical growth. From fish to monkey, the physical and psychological breakthrough. From monkey to man developed the consciousness. Not just physical, psychological breakthrough, but the conscious breakthrough. The rare ability to reflect the consciousness, the independent intelligence. In the human brain grew the subtle grooves to perceive and cognize without the need of thinking. What is called the thought current-less experience of higher states of consciousness. And where are we heading from man? 1 million years to evolve from amoeba to fish, 1 million years from fish to monkey, and 1 million more years from monkey to man, and 10 million years later, now, our consciousness has not yet evolved from man to the divine, superhuman. Humanity has waited too long for its superconscious breakthrough. Planet Earth, with its extraordinary gift of life, may not survive after the next 25 years because the humans of Earth have rejected the great invitation, the message, the powers of the rare incarnations, the divine superhumans. By doing so, we have paved the way for our self-destruction. Everything here on planet Earth, all systems, all structures created by humans should have supported our superconscious breakthrough. Why have we not naturally evolved from man to divine? The wars for land, whose goal is to create boundaries and rule. The wars for mind, whose minds never seek the truth, but claim supremacy through enslaving ideologies and neo-religions. The wars for man-made wealth ideas, whose only God is currency and things. The wars for power and pleasure, whose greed ignores the needs of the world. The war for life, whose ideal is beauty, luxury, and comfort in this life, while death awaits hereafter. The abnormal quantity of consumerism, whose dedication is to possess, eat, and covet for more. The abnormal atheism, anti-spiritualism being legitimized in the name of atheism. This abnormal degradation of human life started in the last 500 years, when the greatest living tradition, the Sanatana Hindu Dharma that flourished in the Saraswati Ganges civilization, was systematically attacked. Just as the American civilization is the pleasure and power center of the planet, the Europe civilization is the political center of the planet. The Indian civilization is center for the science of living enlightenment, where the science of conscious breakthrough was lived and shared. Sanatana Hindu Dharma, also called Hinduism, is the most powerful, most sophisticated, most intelligent, most cutting-edge presentation of the truth left with the possibility to evolve, open for the possibility of updation. The foundational pillars of this great eternal Hindu culture are its guru-disciple parampara, the divine lineage of the spiritual master-disciple, the tradition started by Sadashiva, the cosmic consciousness as the Adi-Guru. Gurukuls, the Hindu education system that creates superhuman beings who manifest the powers of super-consciousness. Temples, where the superconsciousness resides in its pure living form. Much of the knowledge, education, lifestyle was diluted, lost, and inhumanly destroyed by the foreign invaders to the Indian land, leading to a massive Hindu cultural genocide. At least 2 lakh gurukuls were destroyed. Millions of vast knowledge texts, Sanskrit manuscripts were burned and destroyed. Several thousands of temples with marvelous divine architecture, temple traditions were attacked, plundering their rich wealth, mutilating the Hindu culture. Millions of lives, lineages and heritage of the keepers of the truth were sacrificed. By these serious attempts to destroy the Indian civilization, the life on earth is degrading rapidly. Stress, violence, unstable family structures, broken relationships, depression are breaking the self. As per WHO reports, over 350 million people in the world suffer from depression, the leading cause of disability. Suicides, mass murders, civil unrest, economic collapses are breaking our social and economic structures. Climate change, toxic wastes, and destruction of natural resources are breaking our ecosystem, hurting our lands, waters, and atmosphere. Abnormal growth of physical and mental diseases are breaking our very lifespan. We are literate but not educated. Our youth explore life through manipulated textbooks, taught never to question, trained to live unconsciously. We are forced with artificially generated ideas of scarcity, such as water and food scarcity. Over 1 billion people are starving and malnutritioned. We eat plastic food from genetically altered seeds fed with toxic chemicals, making our bodies home to fatal diseases. We live to possess and not to own and share. We are currency rich but consciously poor. Do these man-made downfalls make us more human? Is this the evolution or the end of the human species that has aspired to evolve for 10 million years, in whose DNA lies the powerful seed of divinity, of eternal life? This is the breaking point of life as humans. Time has come for a breakthrough into super consciousness. Whenever comes the danger to life and threat to cosmic law, the dharma on earth, avatars land on earth from Kailasa for giving the next conscious breakthrough. In the Kurma Purana, Bhagwan Vedavyasa, the Lord of enlightened beings, reveals about the happening of avatars across the ages.
Brahma Kritayuge Devastretayam Bhagavan Ravihi Dvapare Daivatam Vishnuhu Kalau Rudro Maheshwaraha.
Brahma is the presiding divinity or Devata for Kritya Yuga. In the Tretya Yuga, it is Bhagavan Ravi, Surya, in which appeared Sri Rama. In the Dwapara Yuga, the presiding divinity is Vishnu, and in the Kali Yuga, the current age, the presiding divinity, the avatar, is Rudra, Lord Maheshwara, Sada Shiva. ultimate enrichment of the twice-born pure beings, Brahmanas, and for reviving and establishing the Veda Agamas, the ultimate scriptures of truth that reveal the science of enlightenment and powers for the welfare of humanity. By the ordainment and instruction of the Yogeshwaras, the Lord of Yoga, the Avatar of Sadashiva performs the cosmic act of incarnating and appear on earth. will ever be marked as the glorious beginning of the golden age of super consciousness. As the personification of Sadashiva, Paramahamsa Nithyananda has pioneered the divine evolution, giving the breakthrough from man to divine, from Jiva to Sadashiva.
I am not essence of Indian civilization. I am the best of Indian civilization. I am not presenting you the essence of Indian civilization. I am presenting you the best of Indian civilization.
What is superconscious breakthrough? The consciousness which embodies this body and mind need to start operating in the next level of frequency. So, new kind of body, new kind of mind, new kind of internal organs and intra-organs are getting built. The new being manifests because we have a solution. My voice is loud, new and clear. My voice is loud and clear. My message is new and clear. I am not even looking just power manifestation. See, I am going to make you manifest powers. I am really looking at superconscious breakthrough. And I tell you, good news is, really the whole software is successfully downloaded and it is available. It just needs to be transmitted, that's all. The whole methodology is ready. Technology is ready.
Paramahamsa Nithyananda, with his all-embracing compassion, love and adamantine responsibility for the world, is exclusively available for your biggest breakthrough. Through continuous satsangs, experiential programs, sacred initiations, Paramahamsa Nithyananda is creating the divine superhumans who are enlightened and empowered with the state of Sadashiva, the space of Sadashiva, and the powers of Sadashiva. Never was there a time or age when the secret powers of consciousness were made so readily available to anyone, anywhere across the globe, and reproduced as a clear, legitimate science. In earlier times, the Guru or spiritual master imparted the experience and powers of consciousness to a selected trusted disciples. Now, Paramahamsa Nithyananda imparts it to many thousands in a single program, under the sacred eternal banyan tree called the Kalpataru. spreading its illimitable branches, breathing consciousness into those who seek its shelter of possibilities and powers, is seated the primordial Guru, the avatar of Sadashiva, embodiment of super consciousness, Paramahamsa Nithyananda. In vibrating silence, he transmits the secret science of Kalpataru, initiating the earnest ones to manifest their reality and the powers of consciousness over matter. Your journey into superconsciousness begins under this very primordial banyan tree of Kailasa, which reflects on this earth as Kalpavriksha tree, at the sacred blessed land of Nithyananda Peetham at Bengaluru, South India.
The Kamika Agama very clearly says, Kailasa Dakshine Shringe Nanascharya Samanvite. On the southern summit of the Mount Kailasa, associated with multifarious wonders, is a seat under the full-grown Vatavriksha, which seat is thickly covered by which is exceedingly wide. The Vatavriksha should be translated as banyan tree. The dimension of the Kailasa, as reflected in few places. The hill form reflected on the Kailasa, which is in Tibet. The Kalpataru under which Sadashiva is sitting is reflected on this banyan tree as this banyan tree. That is why Kamika Agama clearly describes southern side of the physical Kailasa. Under the banyan tree, Sadashiva sits.
South India. Kalpataru is the science to manifest your reality as you want, not just to solve one problem, one situation, one suffering. Learn the science to manifest what you want and help others manifest what they want. In just one day, the Kalpataru experience makes problem turn into power, Shakti, making suffering and sorrow turn into ultimate solution for life. Kalpataru gives you the first level of conscious breakthrough in the physical layer of human evolution.
Whatever you are experiencing as reality in your life, it may be good or bad, it may be poverty or wealth, it may be health or disease, it may be joy or pain, it may be bliss or enlightenment, it may be ignorance or suffering, whatever you perceive, experience as reality, and whatever is reality. I'll give you the physiology of reality. The moment you know the physiology of reality, you know how to manifest your reality. Human being is a seed, possibility. You are a possibility, seed. This is the first truth with which you need to have Shaktipata. You are not finished product. You are not done. Listen, you are not done. If you think you have a disease, your reality is poverty, it is not conclusion. Understand? It is not conclusion. Possibility of the future gives you Shakti to manifest your reality. The first principle you need to internalize. is you are a possibility. You are not yet done. In every dimension, your health, you have a great possibility to live 300 years healthily, even if you are already in deathbed. Whether it is a health or wealth or love or relationships or completion, peace, enlightenment or power manifestation. Power manifestation is nothing but a loud statement I am giving it towards the whole humanity. Hey, you are a possibility.
Ishavasya Upanishad, the very first verse of the first Upanishad, reveals that all that exists is consciousness, energy.
Om Ishavasya-midagam sarvam yatkincha jagatyan jagat.
By the consciousness enveloped must this all be. Whatever moving thing there is in the moving world, it answers the fundamental question of life, making you experientially realize the truth, the conclusion of the Hindu knowledge current, that you are pure consciousness, and by virtue of this, you are the source of everything you create and see around you and within you. The Veda Agamas are the source books of Hinduism, the irrefutable scriptural authority on the absolute truth, dating back to over 60,000 years. The Veda Agamas hold the key, hold the fundamental sacred secrets about the superconscious breakthrough.
Vedas are the ultimate, superior authority for the Hindus. Vedas are like a pure science, where the ultimate truths are explained, but Agamas are the scriptures where the applied technology, the applied science is expanded. All the Hindu bodies accept Vedas and Agamas as Shruti. Vedas and Agamas. Veda Agamas are given the status of Shruti. And everything else follows like a Smriti, and they have their own status and respect. Agamas are directly revealed by Sadashiva.
In the Agama, Sri Vijnana Bhairava Tantra, Sutra 62, Dharana 39, Lord Sadashiva reveals to Devi about the power of consciousness over matter.
Bhave tyakte niruddhachit naiva bhavantaram vrajet tada tanmadhya bhavena vikasatyati bhavana.
When the mind of the yogi that comes to drop one object, while it is firmly established in that one object only, is firmly restrained and does not move towards any object. It comes to rest in the center space and experiences oneness with that object. Through it is unfolded intensely the realization of pure consciousness over any matter. Experiencing that this objective world is the product of his subjective pure consciousness, cognizing the truth that he is pure consciousness, he can create and manifest any object or matter or occurrence that he thinks or desires in this universe within time and space. As the Apta Pramana over 5,000 years ago, Lord Shri Krishna revealed about the consciousness in the Bhagavad Gita, Sankhya Yoga, verse 2.17.
Avinashi तु तद्विद्धि येन सर्वमिदं ततं विनाशम् अव्ययस्यास्य न कश्चित् कर्तुमर्हति.
Know it to be the indestructible by which this entire body is pervaded. Nothing can destroy it, the imperishable consciousness. Paramahamsa Nithyananda reveals through his own direct experience of superconsciousness, Atma Pramana.
Powers are nothing but your brain deciding to believe the magical existence of you against the logical existence of you, which is taught to you by your society. See, your society taught to you only the logical existence. Your brain deciding to come to the conclusion, cognition of magical existence, magical way of existing is what is power manifestation. That's all. I tell you, you are not the body, you are not the mind, you are consciousness. Sit with this one truth, trusting just because I said you will not perish. Name bhakta pranashyati. My devotees do not perish. When you come to the conclusion you are consciousness, your pleasures will change. Your purpose of existence will change. Why you want to exist will change.
The initiation or diksha into power manifestation by Paramahamsa Nithyananda is at such a cosmic frequency that the initiated person starts manifesting the powers of third eye with immediate effect, raising to superconscious frequencies. Kalpataru gifts you the initial power of the third eye awakening called the power of consciousness over matter to manifest any reality. What really is third eye awakening? Are these powers for real? It is grand ordainment of Sadashiva that humans evolve into new species of divine superhumans, being in oneness with him and manifesting his Shaktis. In the Agama named Sri Netra Tantram, Sadashiva reveals about the cosmic third eye, located between the eyebrows. From the third eye of Sadashiva has emerged this whole infinite universe as a projection called Trinetra Kalpana, filled with life energy. Sadashiva's third eye is the nectar of eternal life, the Netra Amrita.
Sadashiva made all of us in his own sea, not mold, not seeing, not seen, not SEEC, not SENE, seen. No. Sadashiva made all of us in his own sea. Sadashiva is projecting all of us in his own sea. Sadashiva is manifesting all of us in his own sea. I don't want to conclude it as seeing or seeing. Only if some matter is connected to you, you feel that as me. For example, as long as your hands are connected to you, you feel that as you. You can handle it. You can do what you want with it. You can stretch, push, pull, up, down, all. But if your third eye is awakened, you enter into the next frequency. Everything you see, you know, is the material out of which you are made, is the same material out of which whatever you are seeing is also made. So, you just know how to deal with the matrix. You just know the matter becomes your own extension. Anything you see becomes your own extension.
When superconscious breakthrough is given, even the internal organ gets reorganized, because the internal organs are fundamentally produced by intra-organs. Intra-organs. Intra-organ means the yogic organs, which modern day science does not know. Third eye, vak, anahata. All these are the intra-organs. Internal organs is lungs, heart, kidney, intestine, liver. All these are internal organs. What I am claiming, as per the Agama and as per my experience, Shastra Pramana, Apta Pramana and Atma Pramana, the internal organs completely go through a transformation and breakthrough when the intra-organs are infused with superconsciousness.
Thus, third eye is the source center of all power manifestations. Once the all-pervading third eye is awakened by Sadashiva, embodied Paramahamsa Nithyananda, different levels and frequencies of powers start manifesting in an initiated being. Not only are these powers real, they happen only from the oneness with the source, and therefore they are everlasting. At the heart of the Kalpataru program is the Shiva Diksha, the first level sacred initiation into the state, space and powers of Sadashiva. To give the first glimpse into super consciousness, Sadashiva has ordained the Shiva Diksha for all living beings, which can only be given by Sadashiva. Sadashiva reveals in the Agama Rudra Yamla Tantra, O Devi, the one who has not received Diksha does not attain perfection, completion or liberation, nor a good future path. So by all intense efforts, one should become a Dikshita, an initiated one by the Guru. Through Shiva Diksha, the living embodiment of Sadashiva, Paramahamsa Nithyananda awakens the Kundalini Shakti, the inner potential energy, and initiates the blessed ones into third eye awakening. like hundreds of thousands of lives initiated into Shiva Diksha, your possibility of many lifetimes can be manifested. During the Shiva Diksha, the initiated ones are gifted with a sacred mantra, along with Rudraksha called Kantamala, worn on the neck, and the energized sacred ash, Vibhuti, which heals, protects and fulfills the wishes. As a side effect of the Diksha, the initiated starts manifesting their reality and the reality for others through power manifestation. The Kalpataru program is for you, for every person on the planet. People from all ages, all ethnicities, all cultural beliefs experience their first level of breakthrough.
You feel strong the moment you walk in the doors of Kailasha.
So actually, by mind I am very rational, very scientific, this thing, and this without actually testifying anything, my mind doesn't accept the things.
And it's literally blowing my mind and everybody else's mind here.
This really, I can trust the universe now.
The energy and the bliss that I experience was nothing like ever before. Amazing.
I can see the following day, I can just manifest the power so easily.
And I'm so excited.
The third eye powers and multiple powers to manifest our reality and create what we want. Using those powers, I have created so many things in my life. Things which were not moving, not happening for years, which were stagnant and stuck.
Regarding Kalpataru, after seeing the Swamiji's YouTube videos, I came to yesterday's this Kalpataru program. What I understood that what it is, how we ourselves generate our problems, and then in what way we can see our past experiences, past pain and past suffering experiences, and we can see it in a very awareful manner with lot of awareness, and we can get the solution of that problem.
Just by using the powers which we were initiated by Swamiji,
I am able to body scan, third eye reading, healing. Amazing. My healing to others are just by my third eye.
So I'm so proud and happy that I can manifest the Shakti power through Swamiji grace. And I love and enjoy my life now as I become Hinduism.
Able to create wealth, smooth relationships, extreme health, complete balance of health. I used to have 3 fibroids.
Things in life just flow more smoothly. I feel that I don't have to put as much effort into getting what I want, put as much effort in certain situations.
So that scientific approach about the Kalpataru, I like it very much. And one more thing I wanted to share, that this completion process for last 3-4 months I am applying in my life with my colleagues and with my family members, and I will tell you it is giving amazing results. What I felt that when I do my completions from my side, that person also starts getting changing slowly. That is very amazing, that is very miraculous. Though I am from scientific background, but I really, when I saw it happening in my life.
2.5 centimeter fibroids, and which doctor said either every 3 months get them checked, they have to be operated. After the program, my 3 fibroids just disappeared, and doctors, the gynecologists are surprised. I said it is not possible for the fibroids to disappear.
It just, everything is happening so beautifully and so smoothly, and there's a very deep sense of joy within me that is not dependent on external situations. This is how I feel after any process that I do with Swamiji.
It's simply spectacular, something to be experienced and something to be cherished lifelong.
I can do it. It's a new power, it's a new cognition about myself, about the world.
They scanned and they said, how is it possible? Let's do some deeper tests, and I smiled and I knew what happened. In that way, many miracles. Even my varicose veins I used to have, they just disappeared. Everybody should come to the Vidhi ashram.
You are Sadashiva, and you have the power over everything that's around you.
And be in a program with Swamiji to become empowered, to go from human to superhuman divine.
Never ever in the past the subjective sciences were delivered with such a strong, experiential, powerful sakshi pramanas, which stands the objective science's scrutiny. All the powers you manifest stands the scrutiny of objective science. Every power you manifest, whether third eye, power over the matter, everything stands the scrutiny of the objective science standards.
By this program, you get the opportunity to get educated and certified in the sacred spiritual sciences that contributes to a diploma or degree from Nithyananda University, the largest Hindu university in the world. Meet directly with the power manifestors, the new species, and witness them manifest many powers of consciousness. You are here in your journey with the Kalpataru program to ultimately manifest infinite powers of existence. We invite you to experience your ultimate breakthrough in superconsciousness, the possibility of many lifetimes to participate in the greatest human evolution. Experience the Kalpataru program. Manifest your reality.
Namah Shivaya.